A lot of illustrators seem ready to give up on their dreams because it's hard. Well, it's time for some tough love. If you're already thinking of quitting because the job is difficult or because it's taking too long, then you were never going to make it. Being a freelance creative has always been hard, but that hasn't stopped thousands of people from trying anyway because they love it and it's worth it. I get comments and emails from people fairly regularly now. They see AI as a permanent replacement for the skills they've spent the last few years learning. They've already been mentally defeated. They ask, what's the point? Why even bother? Why should I spend the next 5 years of my life trying to become an illustrator if that career isn't going to exist at the end of it? And they're talking about burnout before they've even found their first clients. And do you know what? Good. If these people are so easily defeated and willing to give up, they obviously didn't want it enough in the first place. The industry is more competitive than ever, so if we can lose a few hundred or thousand people that are just pretending they want it, there will be more work left for the illustrators and designers who are committed and willing to work harder and longer to build their dream career. Fair enough, you want some security and reassurance, but have artists ever really had security? Only a small percentage of people who try to be an artist or a musician or a writer ever break through and become successful. And that's always been true. AI hasn't changed that, it's just made it more obvious. Some artists keep working tirelessly for years and decades before they get any tiny inkling of recognition for their work, but they keep going because that work energizes them. And there have always been people who've tried it, found out it wasn't for them, and gone off to do something else. That's a good thing. It's not for everyone. And I'm one of those people. I realized pretty early that being creative on command and living the freelance life wasn't for me. And I'm glad, because now I get to do something that I love and that I'm really good at. So if you're ready to give up before you've even got started, then you're probably in the wrong job. But if you're still watching, then maybe you've got a shot. AI has changed the game, and it's not going back to how it used to be. The industry will lose some really skilled people, which is sad, but it clears the way for new artists to make a name for themselves. And that's happened with every technological advancement. So what is the point? And why should you bother? Because it matters to you. I think just about every person has a desire to be creative, but for some, that drive is way more important. For others, it's not a priority. They'd rather have job security and stability, and that's totally fine. But if you can't imagine doing anything else, then you're never going to stop putting your creative work out there. The challenge and the process is what makes it worth doing. If you've only got into the arts to get rich, then there are far easier ways to achieve that goal. So don't give up because it's hard. Expect it to be hard and push yourself to improve and think long term. You're not going to become successful overnight. 2 years in the industry is nothing. If you want to make it in the creative industries, if you really want it, you won't give up. You'll find a way to keep going, and I hope you do.